The hate army troll.
It's the hate army,
bro. The hate army.
Shout out to hate.
Good vibes to the
Shout
hate
out to
army.
hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out
Shout
for
out to
hate.
hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out for
Shout
hate.
out for hate.
The next question. This one's going to blow you guys away. You ready for this? Here we go. Listen to this question, everyone. I swear to you, you're going to be like, what in the hell is going on? Here we go. Do you think incest can be morally neutral? Why or why not? The main objection towards incest is birth deformities. What about same-sex relationships? What would be the objection there? You can't say it's weird or gross because that would be an objection towards emotion and not logic. You can't say it's wrong because society says it's wrong. You can't appeal to society because society gets things wrong all the time, like gay marriages. You can't say society has progressed and evolved from incest because society's progress doesn't inherently determine moral neutrality. Moral assessments are typically based on potential harm or consent. So what exactly is wrong with two 18-year-old brothers or sisters having a sexual relationship, assuming there is no power dynamics that are at play? Yes, someone actually is trying to ask me, a random game streamer on YouTube, this question, and expecting that I'm going to have an intelligent answer. All right? However, are you ready for this? Here is my quick take on it. All right? It's this simple. On this planet Earth, you can do whatever you want. There's no one out there that can stop your action. What they can stop is the consequences to your action. Do you understand? So, excuse me, what they can't do is have consequences for your actions, what I meant to say. You can have any relationship you want on Earth. You could be in love with your brother or sister. You could be in love with a rock. You could be in love with an elephant. You do it however you want, right? But then you have to live with the consequences, correct? And I think that's what a lot of people have issues with, is they don't understand how consequences work in life. So they think, is there free will? Is there not? Is there this? Is there that? Well, in life, you have to live with consequences of what you do, correct? Personally, for me, if you're saying you're looking for a romantic partner on this planet, correct? Does it not make more sense to find a romantic partner of someone out there who you have not spent a significant amount of time of your life with, but you find someone who's the right person and you have that time period where you get to know them better, you find out what your similarities are, what your differences are, you essentially find that one in a million who's right for you. Now, even that statement may be an over-exaggeration, because in reality, do you really think that everyone who falls in love is one in a million? Probably not. Probably, it's people who they find someone who they get along with, and then they want to spend the rest of their life with because they get along and they support each other and they love each other, etc., etc. It's probably not a one in a million thing, correct? However, when it comes to who on earth are we going to be romantic with, if you're someone you've already grown up with, someone who spent a significant amount of your time with, a brother, a sister, a family member already, right? Doesn't really have much meaning, does it? In my opinion, like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, of all the people who I'd want to spend the rest of my life with, it's not the people I spent my young years with. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I love my family, but for me to have a romantic relationship with someone for the rest of my life, I want to have someone who I went out there and I found someone who was meaningful to spend time with, who isn't me or isn't part of that core family that I've already have been forced to be with. Do you understand? Like, that's romance, is you find someone out there who you really connect with, but you've been through different life experiences, you've been through different things. Your brother and sister, you have not been, you're living in the same house. You've essentially had the same life, right? Especially your formative years. That doesn't make any sense to me at all, that people would want to be with someone who's a family member or anything like that. If anything, listen, do you like to get together with your family around the holidays or for special events or whatever, keep them close? Sure, you care about them, you love them, a platonic love of your family. But I wouldn't ever romantically fall in love with someone I was growing up with as a family member. It doesn't even, that whole idea of romantic love doesn't make sense to me. It's not the same. You see what I mean? I don't think it is the same. Perhaps people are misunderstanding what it is, what romance even is, romantic love. That could be what it is. If that's the only kind of love and affection you've ever felt in your life was from your direct family members, then maybe that's why you have messed up thoughts in your head about romance. You know what I mean? And maybe some people, sadly, that's been their whole life. And they don't have a better situation. They don't understand what it means to actually romantically be in love with someone. For me, I want, me and my wife, we come from totally different backgrounds. We do. And that's an amazing thing that we bring our own life experiences into the relationship we have together to make a unique union. It's those different experiences that allow us to become almost a whole that works together. If we were people who grew up in the same situation, the same house, the same everything, you're two of the same person. How is that anything that's meaningful? You know what I'm saying? So, very simply put, it's, it has nothing to do with societal norms. It has to do with the whole notion of what romance really should be or what it is. That's my take on it. But the thing is, you can do whatever you want. In life, you could have romance with anything. You could have romance with this Xbox 3 controller right now, if you really wanted to. I don't think anyone's going to stop you. But does it really have meaning? That's the real question. Okay. All right. I bet that they thought it was going to be really stupid. My answer. I tried to at least give you a decent answer for that. Okay? All right. Let's now get back to the videos and reacting to the videos at hand, shall we? All right. Let's continue. Here we go.
YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, it's your man Dan drops back in with another super official review, Kid Digging, baby. Hey.
These contributions are mandatory. Typically helps me more than anything.